And action. Hi everybody, this is Back to Me 2011 and I'm coming to you with an update video. I hope my air conditioning in my car is not extremely loud to where it kind of is a distraction to my voice. I am shooting this update video to let you guys know where I've been up to and where I am in this whole nursing journey. I'm going to back up a little bit. Let's see. March of 2014, I was no longer in my nursing program. I did not pass my fundamentals. I decided to go to the first school of choice that I had in mind. I did enroll. I took an extra prerequisite at that school that was required for their program. Actually, I had two prerequisites actually to take that my other school did not have. And that school was a for-profit school, by the way. And everything was going great. My husband, unfortunately, he ended up getting hurt at work, and it caused a lot of, everything was just beginning to become hectic. So the last prerequisite I decided to take online. And to sum it up, I was doing my final, and my final weighed so much that I was about 12 questions in, and I mistakenly shut out my final. I emailed the professor. He refused to open it up. I went above his head to see if, I can get it reopened up. By the way, they did not do it. They claimed they were working on it. They were trying to help me out, and to no avail. They did not reopen it. They went ahead without my permission and put me into another class for that subject, and I refused to take the class because my professor had stated in the email when the accident happened with my husband that he will consider me at the end of the term. Not saying he was going to pass me, but I actually showed that I wanted to pass this class. I even did the extra credit, and he even emailed me stating that, Renee, wow, like I see that you're really serious about passing this class. You have even done the extra credit. So to say all of that, I did not pass that class, and I refused to go any further at that school. So then I became stuck. I did not know where I was going to go because, unfortunately, in the county that I am in, I only have 2 accredited schools, and both of the schools that I went to were both accredited. The other schools were approved. So I was trying to figure out, do I go ahead and go back to one of these schools, or do I get approved? Because my first school, once you fail like any class one time, that's the only class you can fail. And that was just my first class, which was fundamentals. Excuse me, but I'm sitting in my car and it's hot and I'm trying to get this air quality going in my car. And again, like I said, I failed, and that was the last time I could fail. And that was just one class. I was at the beginning. I didn't want a chance retaking a class and going further and then something crazy happening, and then I would be kicked out of the program. So I was really scared about that. The other thing was, the other school, I didn't find out until like when the whole thing happened with my final exam. When I actually called the school to speak to a dean, I ended up speaking to the nursing dean, and she told me that I probably wouldn't even, she told me I wasn't going to get in for September, and more than likely, because the waiting list was so long, it's a possibility that I might not get in for January of 2015. And I had inquired about that, and no one really gave me a straightforward answer, but she kind of beat around the bush, but then again, she kind of gave me the answer that I was looking at, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to be, waiting until August of 2015. I'm spitting, excuse me, y'all. I don't want to wait till August 2015 to start a nursing program. So basically, between May and August of this year, I've basically been panicking. Nursing school has been on my brain every day. Like, oh my gosh, Renee, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, I was so like, I couldn't stand to see anyone, and I got on Bluetooth. I couldn't stand anyone to see my nurse in their blue nursing scrubs, so that's the color of our scrubs. And I'm not considered being out of the nursing program at the first school. I just have to take the reading portion and also a skills class for nursing, which I'm going to do, and which brings me up to date now. First and foremost, I want to say that I did complete my early childhood education degree program, and I did get my degree, so I'm excited about that. That is something that I accomplished, so I do have my degree in that. And also, I am going to go ahead and take the TABE and the SLS class for this semester. Unfortunately, I was supposed to start the SLS class, which is like, the SLS is actually the skills nursing class that I needed to get back in the program at the first school I was at. However, my financial aid came in super late and I was dropped out of the class. I re-added myself and they gave me an extension on my financial aid, but even at that date, they still dropped me again. So I didn't go to classes once financial aid doesn't cover it. You know, you're not supposed to go to class, end of the story. Well, actually, not end of the story. I went to the class anyway to see if she would readmit me, and she would not readmit me in the class. I think it was BS, and the reason why I say that is because I believe the dean at my school, at my campus, 3 campuses that hold 3 nursing programs, but it's just one big school unit. I believe she's afraid of my dean. She's intimidated by my dean, and she didn't want to have to deal with my dean, so therefore she did not add me back in that September class. She told me to come back in October. I really didn't want to sign up for it because I didn't want the chances of me, well, I'm going to hold off on what I was going to say on that part. But basically, I do feel like she's intimidated by my dean. A lot of people are. And, I mean, it is what it is. So, what am I going to do now? Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take the TABE test. I'm going to take the SLS test. I also ran across another school. Unfortunately, it's not accredited. It is approved. And I have a few friends that, well, I'm not going to say a few friends. I got one girl that I know who I work with at a former hospital I used to work at, which is like this one hospital that my school give big ups to. Like, they feel like this is the hospital you should be working at. This is the best hospital to work at in our county. We have about 3 to 4 major hospital, 3 to 4 hospital units at my school. I mean, not at my school, in my county, that is really great. This one, for me personally, I would say is the best one, and I worked there years ago. I worked there actually for 7 years, and then I worked for maybe the second best hospital in our county as well for a year or so. But anyway, I think they're all great, whatever. But she told me, she was like, you know, Renee, you need to come out here to this school because a lot of your former co-workers go to this school to do nursing, and it's great. She loves it. And what else was I gonna say? Oh gosh, what else was I gonna say about this school? Okay, so I went and checked them out. Nice school. I like the atmosphere. The only thing is, it's not accredited. So I called the State Board of Florida Board of Nursing, to find out if you know, what's really the difference between this accredited and approved, because I don't want to take a chance, spend all this money, and I don't get a job at the end. And you know, the lady said, well, the school is approved, that means you're able to sit for state boards, and as long as you can sit for your NCLEX state boards, that's all that matters, no matter what school you go to. So then I thought about, what about when I get ready to further my education? Well, they do not have a BSN program just yet. They're working on that. And also, I did find a couple of other schools that I can go to for my BSN, so that takes care of that. So I actually called the school to find out, you know, what is required. They took all of my credits from my former school, which is good. And then the TEAS test is what I need to take. He told me to come. This was Thursday. I spoke to him Thursday evening. He told me the TEAS test was the next day, which was Friday. And if I passed it, I could have got in for October. So he was like, why don't you just give it a chance? So I was like, okay, let me go over here. I'm going to try to take this test. I tried my best to study whatever I could study within like 12 hours or whatever. And I went over there and I missed it by 4 points. Oh, man. By 4 freaking points, man. If I would have gotten them 4 points, I would have starting nursing school in October. So now I have to retake the TEAS test, which is not a problem. I mean, you know, it would have been nice to start in October, but it didn't happen that way. I can wait till January. This gives me time to do whatever I need to do. I plan doing, my channel is going to change up a lot. I'm going to really, like, before I get into school, I'm going to really take some time out to really kind of navigate this whole video thing, setting up my videos. I'm just spitting, excuse me. I need to learn how to set up my videos because I want to do it in decency and in order, as I would say. I mean, I'm pretty sure nothing's wrong with my videos, but I like to have maybe like a background or a screensaver type thing going on and words coming across and being able to edit and all that good stuff. So I'm going to take time out to do that because I would like better videos. But also, I'm thinking about incorporating some personal things that I want to talk about. You know, I want to do this weight loss journey. I want to do becoming self-aware. Basically, kind of like self-improvement. Talking about those type of things. Like, I'm going through this big change in my life right now. I've been through a lot this year. 2014, I can honestly say I can look at this year. I don't remember another year like this, but I can honestly look at this year and say that I've been through a lot. I've learned a lot, and I am definitely changing. There is a change in the atmosphere for me. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be good. It's going to be healthy for me. It's going to make me happy at the end. It's going to improve who I am, and then being able to share this with you guys, I think will be a blessing to so many different people. I don't want to go too much into it just yet, but that's where I am right now. I don't want to keep talking, and you know, I'm trying to figure out, is there anything else that I want to tell you guys? Oh, with me saying all of this that is going on, if you're watching my video and you failed, you got retracked, kicked out, whatever, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Please, if you feel that nursing is something that you want to do, and you just haven't gotten the niche of it, or like things happen in life, I'm telling you guys, I got myalgia in April out of the freaking blue. I never had that in my life. I woke up for 30 days in pain all over my body. Stiffness, muscle soreness. I mean, just, girl or guy, you just don't know. That is something that is scary, and that is something that I never thought I would experience, but I got it, and I dealt with it, and I'm here. Thank goodness. I am better. My husband, he fell 15 feet off a ladder at his job. So he's been out of work, you know, for the past almost 4 months now. And going through this whole nursing thing of failing and stuff like that, and not thinking, like, freaking 9 months ago, I didn't know I was going to be sitting here right here talking about a nursing fail video. I should have been off in my 5th freaking class by now. But, you know, life happens. And I just want to encourage you guys to keep moving forward. If you have to miss 6 months, 9 months, fine. Don't put a date on you starting or finishing school. It's nice to have a goal, but things in life happen. And sometimes we just have to listen and say, okay, maybe not right now, but it is something that I want to do. So that's my encouragement to you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. I will be doing a couple of more videos this weekend, so I pray I'm able to do it. But until then, I will talk to you later. Take care and God bless. Have a great day. Bye.